Hi guys, we're en route to Cromwell. Got 19 minutes and 19 miles left to go. Mile a minute. Me, Jay, Dave and Lee. Sue's on this weekend. Went for a 48-hour session. Not one of us have fished here before. We've got to be in it to win it. So we've heard it's the home of the 30s and 40s. It's not an easy water, I don't think. I think it's just a bit harder than mediocre, so I'll be happy if one of us can get a fish out this weekend. Hopefully it's me, but if not, like you say, we're not going into with high expectations. None of us have fished here before. I've been looking at the maps and stuff. It's got different depths, bars, silk gullies and stuff like that, weedy areas, so it's a new water to us, so we'll see how it goes. Looking forward to it, Jay?
Oh yeah.
Dave's outside the gate now already, waiting till he's first in line. Lee rung about 40 minutes ago, saying he'd just got up. His alarm never went off. You're not fast, you're last. So we'll see how it is. Right guys, ladies, have a look at the lake. It isn't bucking it down outside, the pressure's low, so I'm not too bothered if I get a deep area today really. I might actually go for a deep swim. The pressure's going to be low all weekend. It's raining cats and dogs, so not too bothered. Can't see it being dead weedy in the deep areas. Like I said, we haven't got all bars and gullies and stuff running through. Just find it up. Right, stay tuned. I'll give you a little look when we get there. Ciao for now. Guys, welcome to Cromwell. Right, but not be able to aim me properly because it is choppy and windy out there. I think we're on about 20 odd mile per hour winds. There's home for the next 48 hours. There's Jay, home for the next 48 hours. Just trying to find his spots. I've not even put a rod in yet. This is my platform. We're on peg 14 and 15. Dave's on peg 16, and Lee, don't know if you can see him. No, he's over there on peg 1. So we're going to see how it goes now. We'll put kettle on, I'll get my bank sticks in, take my rigs off, put some leads on, and then try and find some spots. There's a map on each swim there with the rules and everything. I'm on this peg, Jay's on this peg, Dave's on this peg, and Lee is on this peg. So we'll see how it goes. I think Jay's been told in the office 21 wraps something. I think the back margin there is 24 wraps for us, but let's say I'm going to get the picture of the depth up and everything on the page and have a look where the actual bars look like they are on the swims, and then I'm going to find them. Right guys, this is the lake, 18 acres in size, just short of an acre each, which isn't bad. I'm just getting here out the wind. Yeah, so you just get just short of an acre each, which is alright. I'm only fishing 2 rods again, as I do. Jay's on 3 rods, I think everyone else is on 3 rods on the lake. but by me having 2 rods, there's not as many lines in my actual swim. I think the lake's full now. It looks that way anyway. You can see bibbies and everything over in the background. There's one. There's 2. So yeah, this is my swim. There's my platform. I'm not going to have my rods on there because it is a wooden platform with gravel over it, but I'm just going to put my rods, my sticks into the grass. I could put my stage stands in it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to have my sticks here, better angle, because I had to turn my bivvy on the angle so I can see my rods and the full lake and where I'm at this way, just because of the wind direction. And that then will help me to land a fish at the end, which should be near the tips of my rods, so I can't see me if I do get a fish on. As we turned up and we was in the actual tea room, as I call it, just picking pegs and everything, because you pick them in the order you come in. I think we was 4th choice, but we was the 4th or 5th car parked up at the gate. As we was in the tea room, bailiff shot off because peg 11 had just landed a 40 odd pound fish, so anything over 35 you have to report to the bailiff. I think etc. they come and see out, make sure you're doing everything right, and fish care and all that. So yeah, happy days. I think peg 16 the bailiff was saying 230s and a high teens come out recently, so it's looking good. Right guys, I'm going to put this down, get my sticks in. It looks like it's going to bounce it down soon, and then find some spots. Ciao for now. Right guys, rods are finally on the dance floor. It's something like 1:30 now. Got on my peg about 9:30. It took me this long to actually find spots out there. Found them myself. One at 2 foot short of 19 wraps, and one at 21. About again 2 foot short of 22 wraps. I've put one out on a single white pop-up, and I've put one out on the IQD rig with wafted corn. See if that does the trick with a little mesh bag on. So let's see if we can get anything. Wind's still howling down to my left. It's sort of coming in on the angle. I think it is pushing into peg 11 though. Maybe it might move the fish down there with them. But I have seen a few show just to my right, which are actually in my swim. And that's the direction I've put my rod at 22 wraps and found it and found a spot. I think I'm in about 9-10 foot deep water out there. And on my left rod, it's just straight out in front. That's at 19 wraps, which is about 8-9. I'm just off the back of the weed. When I kept casting out, I was casting out, going into the weed, peeling a bit more off into the weed. I want to be fishing just over the weed, see if that can produce me a fish rather than getting right into, I could have put it out at 20-21 wraps right into the 13-14 foot of water, but I'm just fishing where the weed stops. Maybe the fish might patrol it, who knows. Right guys, I'll catch you later. I'll let you know if I get anything. Ciao for now. Right guys, nothing to report as yet. So I'm in shelter. The rain's just started to come. Just a few drops on the outside. I've left my door open and I've left my light on. Got all midges and everything in there flying around. Feel itchy as anything. But yeah, nothing's happened as yet. Got a couple more bleeps on the left hand rod, which might be a good thing. I'm just going to leave that one, but my right hand rod I brought in because I seen a lot of shows. Got to about 7 o'clock. Fish were just showing. They were showing like 4 or 5 rod lengths out in front of me. They were showing like between 15 and 20 rod lengths out in front of me. So just brought it in. I've put a 4 foot zig on, a yellow liner and a yellow bit of foam. Let's see if that works. Not had a bleep or anything on it yet. Obviously I've got, you have them tight when you put fish on zigs, have them probably right up tight, just in case I do get a backdrop. A couple of bleeps and I think I'll be on that. But yeah, just with them doing all them shows, I thought I'd just get straight onto them. Even though the pressure's meant to be low, right now. They seem to be up, showing. They're not boshing out of the water, they're just poking their heads out, tails, the fins, so they are up feeding, and I've seen about 30 shows between 7 and say 9 o'clock. It's about 10 o'clock now, so it's going dark. See if anything happens. I'll keep you informed if anything does happen. I've just had a sit down, me, Dave and Jay, bench behind us. We've just had Chinese takeaway. I've just had a chow mein, some salt and pepper chips. Dropped right off at the gate, so that was a bonus. Let's watch Jay's rods for him because we are on a double swim, while he went and picked the takeaway up. Sorted. Lee's managed to put himself in peg 1. Peg 17's had a fish. They had a fish probably about 7, half 7. 22 that he's had. It's their first time on here as well. And as we were setting up, peg 11 did a 41. So, but the wind is pushing down into peg 11, and from what videos and a bit of research I have done, it says if the wind's pushing down there, get on there. But yeah, went and had a chat with him before. He's had 3 bites, so he's doing alright down there. He's had 3 fish, biggest being a 41. So they are coming out and they are showing. Right guys, keep you informed if I get anything. If not, I'll see you in the morning. Ciao for now. Hey guys, it's a quiet night last night. Nothing much happened. I think only 6, 7 fish have been out in total the full weekend. No, actually, cause some guy was on before then and caught some Thursday. About 5 fish have been out in total, 4 or 5 fish in the full weekend, which is down at peg 11 and peg 17. So it's the opposite, one far end at lake and one close end at lake to the car park. Yeah, I'm still seeing them showing, and I'm getting liners still. I've just put one of my rods in the margin now. I've got one out on zig and one in the margin. The one in the margin is getting bleeps. Keep getting a few bleeps every half hour. So when fish are coming in, all I've done with that is put a bag on, a couple of 6 or 7 boilers chucked round it, and that is it. Just left fishing on the 2 artificial corns on the IQD rig. And the other one where I've been seeing the fish showing is about 3, 4 rod lengths out from peg, if that. So that's where I've put a 4-foot zig. It's about 5.5 foot deep, so I'm fishing like 1.5 foot under the surface on that one. At this time I've put an IB flavoured high leakage pop-up on that I've had soaking in pineapple goo as well. So I don't know if you can see it. See all my fingers there, looks like I've been smoking for about 30 years. So I've got that out. I've not had any indication or anything on that one, but that's where I keep seeing the fish show every hour or 2. So I've put it exactly where they're showing. See what happens. Right, like I say, it was a quiet night. Rain started last night about 10, 11 o'clock, like bouncing it down. Packing up early in the morning. You've got to vacate your pegs for 9 o'clock. Like I say, it's a hard water. Well, I won't say it was an easy water. I've spoke to a regular as well now, and he says it is a hard water. Just fish for 1 fish at a time. Don't be putting big heads of bait out or anything like that. You just after that quick bite. So yeah, alright guys. I will be back. This is a beautiful looking water. So stay tuned, hopefully I can nick a fish before I go. Ciao for now. Alright guys, this is a view of the lake. you can see, that's the owner's home. Caught another one in down there, Jay. I don't know if you can see an angler down there. Just caught another one. That's his 4th fish of the session. Still knocking it in the mat, in the net now. 5-foot rod. Just here, found a beautiful clear spot. Like I say, it's very weedy around here. There's only in 4 or 5 foot of water. There's a lot of that siltweed, which is all up and down the country at the moment. We found a little clear patch there where I'm fishing about 3.5 foot deep. That's what I keep getting bleeps on. This is my peg view. I get to see a lot of expanse of water. I think you do from pretty much every peg anyway. There's Jay's peg. Let's say we are doubled up on 14 and 15. Barrows to provide you with. If you don't bring your own barrow, you can use theirs. On each peg, you do have a map of the lodge and each person's swim. As you can see in all the rules, etc. There's Jay's. There's Jay's. Look from his peg. We've got this area which is an out of bounds. It's more of a nature reserve, so you're not allowed to fish like across that line area there. So it's a bit of a sanctuary for the fish, and so I could see them coming in here. I reckon they will come in. Like I say, you can't fish from in there, so they know it's safe. It goes through there. And it also comes all the way back through here. So it comes all through the tree line and everything. So yeah, there's a big overhanging tree here. It's just a bit shallow under that one. Well, that guy seems to have caught again down there. Alright guys, catch you laters. Right guys, no fish to report as yet. I just brought my zig in. And I've put a pop-up, a little tiny pop-up in my margin now, because where I had my right rod I kept getting bleeps, beep beeps, beep beeps, and yeah, thought it was going to be in, got to my rod and it stopped again, so it's letting me know fish are in there. Plus I did see a fish come out of its tail. Didn't look massive, I'd say probably 13, 14 pound, so hence why I'm getting liners from there. They must be going down. I'm only on that one. I've made a bit of grab, got some krill powder, so all I've done is got some black amino powder as well, so I've just made it up in a bowl. It's like a dry powder, so it just gets a grip in your hand, and I threw I'd say half handfuls over it, so as soon as it hits the water it breaks up and it will settle over the swim. I'm just fishing up again. That's on the corn, worse than that fish show. Keep getting bleeps, so whether they're grubbing about, you know, that little bits I've put out. Plus I'm putting I'd say again a handful of pellet over the top, and that's it. Mixed sizes, 2s, 4s and 6. Not many 6s though, because I want to keep the bait small and keep them growing so they pick that corn up. So I decided to bring my rod in off my zig and put it in my left hand margin. So yeah, the wind is absolutely hacking down out here. So I'll just give you a quick look at where I've put my rod. See, so there's a willow on this side. I've got my rod just there. It's about 4-5 foot deep, and my other rod is just there. So I've got both rods in the margin now. So we'll see what happens, because my right hand rod's getting a lot of bleeps and a lot of show over it, so don't see why they're left. Getting nothing out. What the bailiff said to me, 19 wraps and 16.5 wraps and stuff. Nothing at all. Nothing on the zigs. So I can only give it a go, can't I? Well, that one's the rod that's there. Had a fish top right over it. Again, I think that one's about 3.5-4 foot deep. The one on my left feels a bit deeper on the drop. On the one on the left, I'm getting a proper solid donk on that one, but the other one's more of a softy donk. but it is still going down. I can still feel it, and I've been dragging it a couple of times to make sure there's no weed there. Picking up the tiniest bit of siltweed ever, so I'm quite happy percentage on that. Again, I just put a nugget on it, so I know when the nugget comes off, my bait will lie on top. If there is any debris there, dead leaves, maybe a twig or two, so I know we've presented in that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. That's all I can do, but the wind is absolutely howling out here. I don't know if you probably will be able to hear it on the vids. But I'm just going to leave them there now, that's it. Time's about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, something like that. Nearly takeaway time, guys, nearly takeaway time. So, I'll have something to eat, and I'm just going to leave them rods now, until they go, if they go. I think that's my best option, the margin. Maybe I should have put one in the margin as soon as I got here. But I've been seeing fish show a couple of rod lengths out in front of me as well. 3, 2 and 4 rod lengths out in front of me. So that's what might be coming into the margins. Guy on peg 17, he's just landed another one. I think he's just had a 33. So, and he's just fishing under the trees on his margins as well. He's just fishing down the tree line. He's on 4 or 5 fish now. Got here same time as us. I think it's his first time on the lake ever as well. So it's working for him on the margins, and no one's getting out in open water or anything. I say I've got a good view from my peg. I can see a lot of expanded water here. And nothing. So everything just seems to come from margins, and so I think that's my best chance. Got Jay here now on his way back up. Just been to the old rubber dump for a dump. His face looks a bit red from pushing still, but he's back. Nothing's happened on your rods, Jay. Nothing's happened.
I was surprised.
I don't know. Have Lee had anything down there? Not even seen him showing.
He said they've not even had one. He's not seen them have one.
Seen him have one?
He said they had one.
Yeah.
He said they've seen them or anything.
Yeah. But he's not facing that way, is he? Right. I love you and leave you now, guys. My turn to go to the loo. Ciao for now.
And don't speak.
Right, guys. Kept getting liners, wondered what they were. Obviously I knew I had fish feeding in my spot. Not a carp that I'd like to show you, but got a tench. So it's about 4.5 pound. Looking tench. All these summer colours on it. Get the rod back out now. I've been getting liners for fun on it every couple of minutes. See if we can get a few more. Maybe carp potential there, might be carp might come in. Who knows? Okay guys, ciao for now. Potential coming in, it won't be long for carp, will it? Recording, yeah. Right guys, I've had nothing else since that tench last night, nothing through the night at all. Just had a couple of bleeps, so I'm getting liners again. I've had quite a lot of bleeps. It's about 6:30 now. We'll start backing up slowly. We've got to be off the pegs for 8. So, yeah. Nothing to report to you guys, just I say it's a lovely place. If you get the chance, please come and try it out. You'll be very surprised with the place when you get on here. But it's not an easy water, so don't if you're on the fish, you're on them. That's what the bailiff said, but they've been showing and stuff in front. It's just been that choppy, I couldn't get a good line layout there. It's been like gushes of 50-mile-an-hour winds we've had this weekend, so I've had big bowls of my line. Just put kettle on now and have a brew, and we'll start packing up. Got all my gear away. It's a lovely morning today, sun's beaming. Don't think it's going to rain today, so just hope my rod rips off before I go. If it does, I'll see you again. If not, ciao for now. Right guys, Got half an hour left. Shelter's down now. Everything's packed up. Jay's the same. Got everything packed up. So we've got half hour, see if anything happens. The bleeps have stopped. I was getting loads and loads of liners every couple of minutes. I thought my rod was going to go again, and they've stopped. I've had nothing, been flat calm now for at least half hour. The weather's beautiful today. The wind's dropped down a hell of a lot. Still a bit of a chop on the water, but it's dropped down. I hope we don't catch anything. Cromwell, we will be back, that's for sure. I think we'll have a go at different pegs next time. Got a rough idea which pegs we'd like to get. We'll see what happens. Alright, like I say, you get a lot of space on your pegs. It's all gravel and everything. But yeah, it's good enough to get your pegs in the ground when you're putting your shelters and that up without any fuss. A bit of a social table there as well. Yeah, half hour, let's see if the magic can happen. It's a beautiful looking lake, it really is. Everything's kept really nice round here. This is the out of bounds area that you're not allowed to fish. It sort of comes in on Jay's peg down there. It's got a section here, and it's got a section on the other side that leads to the lake as well. I should imagine this is where most of the fish come when they're due to spawn. It would be nice to watch them in there while they're spawning, so you'd probably see some good lumps in there. You can see it, I don't know if you can see it. Just where them coots are topping out there, cuts through. But yeah, we're all packed down now, we've got half hour. We'll see what happens. Did you enjoy this weekend, Jay?
No.
He's only had one bleep all weekend.
Nice place though.
Yeah, it's a beautiful looking place. Bailiff's really friendly and everything. They do provide you with barrows as well if you don't want to bring your own barrow. There'll be barrows there for you to use. Here's Dave coming back now. He did nick Jay's barrow this morning. There he is. Coming down the lane. So yeah. Right guys. If you don't see me again, it means we've caught nothing. Apart from that tench I had last night. But if the tench are in there feeding, I found a good clear spot in the margin. Maybe I should have done that from day one. Just kept one in the margin. But I'll just listen to what the bailiff says. Like I said, I don't know the place. He will tell me how many wraps out and what pegs and where the patches are. But there's that much siltweed everywhere, it's actually hard to find them. So yeah, we'll call it a wraps for today, I think. Ciao for now, guys. Hey guys. Just stopped off for a full English. We go home. Gonna have the bigger one. Boys there. Make up for the blank this weekend.
You hate, you have so
breakfast now and then make tracks home. Alright guys.